Hey web editors, here's some things that I wanted to show you in class, but history kind of got in the way. I'm sorry I wasn't organized in that way. One of the things is dealing with borders. For this issue, I've had to make some adjustments, and we no longer have any borders on the side, although I do think it helps to have just a little bit of white space on the edge so that we make sure that we are getting all the letters printed. I don't know, we may have to go back to having like one column of a border. The problem we've had in the past was that some editors had one column, some had three, and then our pages didn't quite look right. But we'll see if this is manageable. I haven't done this before this way. Another thing is that I know you're discussing this, but it does work a little bit better to have the bylines embedded with the story. So I'm going to copy this, and then let's see if I can do this right. No. For some reason, mine doesn't want to copy. I don't know what that is. But this will help make sure that the two columns are lined up. But one of the things is really weird. One of the things that I'll come in and do is make sure that my spacing is all set at 100 over here. What? 100. And then I'm going to, it doesn't really matter exactly where we begin, but that we're consistent. So I'm just going to put a space in there. And in that way, you'll notice that my left and right columns, the body text in my left and right columns is lining up. Now we want our headline almost over, and we want the blue lines, not the upper blue line, to be just a smidge below what's above it, so that orange line. And I think that gives it the right amount of weight. Now, one of the concerns I have is that our headline here isn't telling a story. It's a label lead again. And so somehow we need to tell a story in our headlines. Normally, the headline goes across the entire story. Tell a story in your headline. Okay, we'll obviously need to change that. Now, we could have it just be one column, but normally the headline goes all the way across and runs across two columns if it's a two-column story. We need to worry about these descenders, and so we bring our line up to the descender and then go just about one pica, so one square below that. Now I'm going to bring it all the way over to the side, all the way over, and then I'm going to do a half space, half a pica from this line going down the side. Now normally it works to have the pictures up at the top and to have them be one column. Now right away I'm seeing a problem here too. We may have to shrink that picture a little bit to get our story in. Moving my whole thing, that's not good. But this definitely has to be a localized picture, given the story topic. And so if we can't get a localized picture of weightlifting, then we need to run it without a picture. I mean, honestly, we need a picture of someone lifting weights or of weights at Ames High or something. So we just need that. It's the localized pictures that really help out. And so somehow we probably need that to be fitting and then cropping so that it is about like that. So this isn't cropped. I'd actually take the bottom off the picture, but bring it in. And then I would keep writing my headline and work with that so that it goes all the way across the text. If I have a super short headline, I could put the picture all the way up and just put the headline in this one column. That's not preferred, but that's another possibility. Another thing I could do is that if I'm needing some more space, I could do a pull-out quote right in the middle, something like that. So these are some items to consider. I'll help you with this during class.